Beatrix Biotch here, no time for bullshit. Ladies, you know you want Shango Ray to make that burning question of yours squirt the sweet nectar of truth. Well, now you can. Come over and over to the conclusions you really need in this time when you ask Shango Ray now. I'm looking at the screen, and girl, that bitch is starting to fill up, so get your question in now. Fellas, you got questions too. It's all good. Just send your $25 or more donation to paypal.me/Shango Ray. You can also drop it in my daddy's Cash App at $Ray Shango.
Without further delay, what's going on? How are you doing? Happy pre-New Year almost. Well, fiscal New Year. Fiscal. It is a fiscal New Year. So fiscal, financial. I want to say shout out. What's going on, Jess? Ohima. Como tu tá? Celestial, Earth Goddess, Prophetess Vance. What's going on? Jess, I think I said you. I just don't want to miss anybody there. Sherry Amore, of course. Definitely can't miss you. All right. That's good. So how y'all doing, man? You know. Kamira Davis, shout out. I am doing well. Thank you. If you don't know, well, I'm about to read you here in a couple minutes. All right. We're gonna have a little fun. Don't know how long we're going to be here, but you know, oh shit, I forgot the banners. But this Monday, and the reason I say Monday is because this is when you're going to, for those who are going to join the 2025 Grand Road Open and Clearing Ritual. This is a very special ritual. We're going to be specifically kind of utilizing sympathetic magic. Now, I would argue that a lot of magic is already sympathetic, okay? But sympathetic magic really does put you in touch with the connectivity of how everything is fucking connected, okay? So you might not be able to, you know, directly influence somebody or a situation, but you could literally, this is like another one of my definitions of it, like you could steal the likeness of it and somehow have something that represents that and make it work. What a great matrix we live in. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So for those of you who are tired of feeling like, you know, you're stuck on the side of your freeway, you know where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? This is it. We're going to clear them roads and we're going to open them. Yes, you still have to go down your roads, but at least you can. You know what I'm saying? But you'll be surprised when you start to clear and open your roads, how a lot of things, they complement your efforts. And many times a lot of times, a lot of things will seem to fall in your lap because you were able to be in the right place energetically first, but then however that translates into your physical reality. You know what I'm saying? How many opportunities have you got that seem to be on a fluke? And had you not been at that 7-Eleven, or had you not decided to, you know, go to this fucking get together that your friend dragged you out to, you know, it changed your life for the better, you know? So this is something we're going to dive into in a video that I'm going to probably put out tonight about this, because we don't have a lot of time on this. I've been incredibly busy with a lot of other things. So I was just reading the comments right now, but go to my masteryourmagicnow.com and join, because this is, you know, and also a lot of people will say, well, this ain't the real new year. You know, no, it's not. Like I consider the real new year to be nature. If I'm going to follow nature, then spring is the actual new year. And we're going to do something big for there too. But this is, like I said, this is the start of the fiscal new year. Okay. According to the Gregorian calendar, And we all participate in the Gregorian calendar. So there is something to be said there. You know what I'm saying? And being that it's fiscal, we're talking financial. There will be an emphasis on that. I'm sure everyone's who's joining, one of their top things is probably finances. But if we're talking about finances, we're talking about money. We're talking about currency, okay? Not just energy, we're talking about currency, and currency flows, okay? So definitely you want to get your ass in there. And before you head on over there or whatever after this thing or whatever, do understand the reason why I'm sending on the 30th is because we're going to be just doing we're going to start it on the 30th, and from there you're going to take it to the New Year's Eve, where you will perform one simple thing from the night before. This is actually like a 3-day thing, and then again on the 1st. So we're hitting it like that. We're using that wonderful power of 3. Okay, and since this is a 9-year, that's 3 threes. Just so you know. All right. So, anyways, yeah, head on over masteryourmagicnow.com. That's where you can find out all about it and see for yourself that this is some shit that you need to be in. Okay. So, usually, I think we'll just kind of do it that way. Oh, for those of you who don't know, and I got this from Brother Panic Rise in Power, but it's actually a good thing. If you want something to enhance your meditation or your psychic work, what you want to do is go and get you some good old. Are you ready for this? Hold on. Are you ready for this? Okay. Some Tiger Balm. Okay. And you anoint your third eye, your temples. I like to do my temples, third eye, the top, and of course the jade gate back here. You know, that nape of your neck part, your ori. Let me see here. Let's check in with some comments. Anybody been coming across people in shitty moods? There's been a lot of people in shitty. People have been really, really, really acting a fucking ass. People have really been acting a fucking ass, you know? I felt like this month, hold on. Whoa. Oh, there we go. I feel like this month people have been more in a. I feel like this month people have been more in a Christmas spirit, especially for the antisocial area I live in. But today, all shitty attitudes. I don't know. To me, like a lot of people have been acting just crazy. I don't take nothing I just, you just have to. Aisha Lee, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, so you just gotta just get some thick skin and just don't even. The word was don't engage, because I don't know what the fuck it is. Even like all the homeless people and shit, just like nuts, nuttier than usual, you know. Hey, we have the cakery joining in too. Aisha Lee said, "I've been in hermit mode." I understand that. You don't want to be bothered. You know, this season is it can be challenging for a lot of reasons besides the social holiday shit that everybody gets kind of like sucked into, and if you don't spend a bunch of money, you're a big piece of shit. But it's also, I find too, with like the weather changing or getting colder and colder, darker and darker. I think that affects a lot of people too. Not to mention those of us who have or who have loved ones or people who are real close to us that transitioned. You know, this time of year can be very, very trying, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of people. So anyways, what we're going to do here in a minute, I'm going to get my little warm-up jumping jacks going on, psychically speaking, of course. And I'll be handing out psychic hors d'oeuvres. It's a fresh batch. I made them tonight. You're going to love them. Okay. But if you want, my fucking mouse just died too. I got to get some fucking batteries for my mouse. Let me see here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Inevitably, there's going to be a few of you here, if not already, who have something specific that has been bothering them or that they want another objective perspective on. One of the best. And you don't want to follow this shit right here. Okay. Now, if you do, when you become a VIPer and say, you know what, I want one-on-one attention from Shangito. Okay, I want him to focus just on my question. All right, then what you want to do is just follow this scrolly thing right here, and this is the road to the VIP section. So if you don't want to be, but if you do, let me know, because if I'm getting in my thing here doing free hors d'oeuvres and shit, and you don't tell me, I don't want you waiting. Okay, so oh shit, let's see what we got over here. Now the way this works, because I know that's what everybody wants, they want to see whatever, is when we begin in just a moment, I'm just gonna pick random hands up. So what you want to do is put a hand emoji in the chat. And then when I'm done with the free hors d'oeuvre, I'm going to move to the next, So come on now. So if that sounds good to you, Licious Booty, my Christmas was cool. It was good. And to be honest, I mean, I like the getting togetherness part. I think we should be getting together with our loved ones and people that we care about, not just on holidays, but everybody gets together on holidays. I do like that part, but I'm just glad the shit's over with, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I watched Arcane on Netflix for Christmas. I don't even know what Arcane is. All right. Let me I'm just gonna do a quick wash on these. Real quick. Keep your spiritual bath in a bottle ready for it. So you can take this in the shower, you can clean certain things. It's the all-in-one spiritual cleaner. It's anime. Okay. Not too familiar with it. You know what? Tell me, can I share something with y'all, please? Thank you. To me, nothing about this year has felt, to me, honestly, if I'm gonna keep it 1,000, a thou wow with you, one, to me, like this, I'll say it like this. This year has felt more disassociated for me than like any other year. It has also been the fucking fastest year that I have ever experienced consciously. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I did some with boyfriend and family this year. Okay, that's good, Caker. I'm glad that you was able to, at least you had something to do. Hope you, did you do the matching pajamas thing? That's just how I felt. So saying that to say, like, nothing this year felt like what it was supposed to be. All right. Examples. Halloween came and went just like this. And it was like, usually I'm more, especially with Halloween, like I'm more festive kind of, or just like wanting to partake in those things, but like nothing this year really felt like, I don't know how to explain it. I really don't know how to explain it. Incognito, how are you? No matching PJs this year. Yeah. Well, I mean, at least you had someone who you technically could have worn matching fucking pajamas with. A lot of people, they get caught up on that because they compare their situation to somebody else they fucking see like on Instagram or something, and they're all there smiling and they're fucking matching pajamas and shit. And that's great. That's great, you know. But many, many times you didn't see the fight that happened right after that fucking photograph and shit. Like just the mood, energy in that house. You don't even want to be in that house. You know what I'm saying? So the point is, don't feel too bad. Okay. Because if you're by yourself right now, I tell you one thing, at least you have some kind of peace. I know that. Yeah. All right. So we're about to get started right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, whatever it is, I'm just going to give it to you. I don't know what it is. Whatever comes through for you. Hand emoji. Next year, back to matching PJs. Okay. Whatever works, you know, whatever works. There it is. All right. Okay, I'm going to go with Ohima. Let's put you up here, Ohima. All right. Ohima, you cool. Ohima, you are cooler than the other side of the pillow. I just want you to know that. Okay. Go ahead and just get relaxed. Okay. Position yourself where you're nice and relaxed, wherever, if you're sitting down or whatever. Just make sure your legs and your arms ain't crossed. And just take a nice, relaxing, refreshing, cleansing breath in. Nice and slow. Like totally letting go of any tension in your stomach. Just let your stomach out. Breathing in from your stomach all the way to the top. And when you reach the top, just hold it for about 3 seconds. And then imagine whatever the stress may look like or whatever, anything coming out when you exhale. Okay. Okay. What is the word? And you can even get a sense that the top of your crown is just starting to open because you're sending me a line. Okay. For this. What's the word? All right. What is the word for Ohima? What's the message for Ohima? What is the message for Ohima tonight? All facts, no cap, nice and loud. Thank you. There's a lot of mental energy going on here with you, girl. You know, a lot of times the things we want are just a change of mind away. And I really get that for you right now, Ohima. I feel like, well, for one, this was your main card right here. I'm just going to show you this one, 5 of clubs. Okay. This, like I said, is representing a much needed, I guess you could say, change of mind. All right. It's like a change of mind around something that's very crossroadish. Like you're at a crossroads in this. I'm going to say, all right, because underneath this, I see some of the things that influenced this card. And there's some 3 of heart, some 3 of heart action going on, or concerns about it, or wondering, or blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then you have the 8 of clubs. So this is a very, very powerful card. This is also a card of mental power. All right. And like I said, this is a whole change of mind, change of status. So you have a lot of change things here. Okay. I think that whatever this is that's coming in for you are going to be revelations that also definitely have to do with your your relationship as far as like others, I feel like that's going to be a bigger theme for you moving forward. But whether these changes of mind are also augmenting or changing beliefs about yourself that need to happen so you can experience these things, you know? So, yeah, I see a lot of that coming on, but there's a lot of change here. Like, I feel like you are definitely at a crossroads right now. Five of Clubs is also a crossroads card. Okay. So, that which you seek is definitely seeking you, you know, but there is some tuning available in these. I say more so on the mental level, like I said, concerning what you really truly fucking, I don't want to say even believe, because after a certain level of belief, it's like what you know. So, and some of these beliefs are like extremely deep. All right. You're not even aware that you're not even aware that these programs are running. All right. Okay. That makes sense to you. Oh, hey, Ma. Okay. Next. And like I said, if you guys want to explore your own question, in other words, be a VIP, then what you want to do is you want to follow this right here. And this will lead you right in the right place. Thank you, Ohima. This was the response to the question. Good to go? All right. All right. Thank you. Mucho apreciando. I don't know if that's right. But you catch my drift. So you might as well not even wait because you want to be a VIP. You're like, you know what? I've been wondering about that. And you don't mind discussing it and going into it publicly. Okay. So now your eyes might go to the scroll and be like, okay, I need to see about this shit. All right. If you like another one, if you like your own psychic hors d'oeuvre, okay, I'm going to have a tray for the new year of 25, like a nice silver fucking tray. I'm like, and I'm going to have the cards on it too and be like, psychic hors d'oeuvre. All right, Kamira Davis, we're gonna see what's going on with you. Well, you're pretty good, Aisha. She says, I was thinking about you, and here you are. That's how I work. You summoned me. Did you summon me? Why did you summon me? All right, Kamira Davis, go ahead and just position yourself comfortably. Arms and legs uncrossed. And take a nice, refreshing breath in. All the way to the top. Hold it for 3 seconds. And just go ahead and let it out with a sigh. And just imagine the crown of your head opening up and just like, hey, you know what? It's kind of like your way of saying, hey, I give you permission. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, what's the message for? Carlos Stewart. Hello. Carlos. Okay, so what I'm doing right now for free, for gratis, is I'm just whatever it is that comes through. It's just a 1 card thing. Maybe I usually pull 3 just for some backup. The other 2 are backup, but it's just a brief something for you. Okay, if you'd like to explore that question about old Frederick, you know, and if you can conjure up and cook up a nice question, specific question about this whole thing that's pretty specific though. This Frederick truly loved me. That's beautiful. It's specific, it's concise. And what you want to do is go right here. Okay. And we're going to put you in the VIP section. All right. Kamira Davis, what is the message for Kamira Davis? What is the message for Kamira Davis? Man, I got some weed here that's like it looks like it's covered in cocaine. Like that's how much fucking keef and shit is on it. Like they're white. Sorry, I just had this fucking they were calling me. Okay, what's the message for? Okay. Kamira Davis, what is it for you? Okay. One, nice and clear. All right, loud and clear. All facts, no cap. All right. What's the message? Okie dokie. I'm just going to give it to you nice, concise, and simple. Okay? What I'm seeing here, first impression, first whatever you want to call it, is I think this is about boundaries again. I think we may have had something about boundaries before. Okay? But this particular message for you is in concerns with I'm seeing a woman. It may be a peer, but to me, like this woman, when I say a peer, like it could be like a friend, or I don't know if it's an auntie or maybe your mom or whoever. This woman has motherly energy, like a motherfucker. Okay, she may be a water sign or have heavy water placements. Okay, but I'm really getting like a kind of like a motherly energy, but at the same time, it's like there needs to be boundaries. So what the message here is being able, and I don't know who the fuck this is, okay, but it's being able to tell this woman, can you see? No. So this is something about, I feel there's a need for you to stand up for yourself in this particular specific context and situation with this particular person. That's what I have. Yeah, this is you saying no or putting an end to something or putting an end to a particular pattern or putting an end to a particular behavior. You follow. So, yeah. But it's very important at this time. I guess that's why it showed up. Okay. So if you'd like a psychic or do it next, you know what I'm saying? I need that hand. All right. Hey, my thing is, KD, as long as you know, that's all that counts. You know? Sometimes the shit is like charades. Other times it's like, you can kind of see things through their eyes, or feel things like through what they would feel. And it just comes, but that's what we get it. I've been trying to avoid it, but I'm trying not to let it stop me. It's definitely work related. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, whoever the fuck it is, it needs to be said. It's going to benefit you in a lot of different ways. I'll put it that way. It is the beginning of a new paradigm, and you can use this, whatever this situation is with this person, you can use this as a new beginning of sorts for yourself, I understand. Okay, if you'd like your own psychic hors d'oeuvre, or if you just want to sit there and look at me, I don't blame you. But if you'd like, put me to work for a little bit, you definitely want to go with this shit right here. you'll be surprised how your money's going to change once like you do that. Because once you start dealing with things within yourself, even if it's triggered by some external shit, man, the paradigms that can just fucking flood in. The biggest fucking plant on this earth has the smallest seed. So let's not forget that. I needs my prophetess Vance because she has to bust my balls. So like I need that. You know what I'm saying? I need that. I love her for that. I love you for that, prophetess, you know. And if you are going to be a VIPer right now, then please let me know somewhere in the chat. Hey, I sent you something or whatever. So that way I know, because I'm not gonna usually be checking my phone and stuff. So I guess you guys are cool on the psychic hors d'oeuvres, huh? Where are we at? 30 minutes. If you'd like, this is more of a message or whatever it is. I don't know what the fuck it's gonna be. Salute, KD. But I do know that I needs to eat soon. So if you want to get it, you better get it now. Yeah. I've kind of been leaning on it. I think I'm gonna do like for whoever it resonates with, though, a 2025 forecast, just a general for whoever, you know. Happy holiday season. Oh, Hema. So let's see here. We have prophetess. Aisha Lee's been, yeah. Oh, Hema's been. Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Oops. So, you know, I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to do an off the head, just a general, a very brief general. And if it resonates, take it. If it don't, then don't. Then don't. All right, let's see what we got here. And remember, hey, prophetess, can we get that? I love that message. I love it when you do that. Can you do the message with the hand emojis? This is how you do hand emojis. So if you like a message, then this is what you want to do. Let me see here. Okay. There you go. See, now I got to put you on the wall of fame again, prophetess. That's examples of hands. Okay. So if you want a message, you want something coming through for you, you can just put a fucking hand emoji and take a choice. You know what I'm saying? Some people do that hot pink shit. That's really eye catching, just so you know. Oops. 2025 better be about. Well, you know, that's up to you. That's up to you. Now, of course, there's things that can affect that, right? If somebody gets sick, if somebody gets injured, you know, a whole host of different things can happen. But even no matter what, though, it's like it's on us. You know, it's on us. That's why when people ask me, like, is my business going to be successful? You know, I always ask them, I don't know. Is it? Because if you decide it's going to be successful, no matter what, and you're really, really genuine with that, I mean, this is permeating in all your fucking cells, in your fucking heart. Like you're just like, I don't know what it's gonna, whatever it takes is whatever it takes. This is done. I'm doing this shit. Then ain't nothing gonna stop you. Incognito, thank you. Let's put you up on this. What you been up to, old Incognito? I want to go back to braiding hair this new year. I need to put you on the hair team. And one of my fucking, it's not even a resolution. It's just like it's a grand hair team this year. My challenge is not fornicating with my hair braiders, because that ends up, when they start, not that it happens, but like if they end up hating you for some reason, I couldn't fathom why, but then they don't want to braid your hair. So, all right, Incognito, go ahead and take a nice, just relaxing breath in. Make sure your arms and legs are not crossed and you're comfortable. And when you filled up your belly and your lungs with air, hold it for the count of 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and just release that with a sigh, releasing all tension, stress. All the rest of the day, we're creating space here for whatever this message is for you, okay? And you can even pretend or just get a sense that the top of your head's kind of like opening up, That's a good girl, like that. That is a good hustle, though, Licious. Like if you have that in your back pocket and you're good, there's never a shortage of fucking clients. Never. All right, what's the message for one of my most favorite anonymous viewers? Okay. Show me the message. Give me the message. All facts, no cap. Nice and loud. Thank you. I'm not really crazy about this one. All right. So Incognito, I don't know if this is current. This can have, I feel this is definitely having to do with a man, probably older than you, but if not older than you. This could be work related, as in a boss or a manager, or some kind of legal situation. Okay. But I'm also getting to that there was either a loss of money due to some kind of situation or something having to do with this guy, or something having to do with this guy. It's like you lost something of value within, like you were devalued in a way, or like made to feel devalued or something. That's kind of like what I'm getting, from this. But this guy here, I feel like you definitely need to, I don't know, like, and I don't know what you do. I don't know if like you participate in, certain things. But I would suggest doing some kind of energetic, magical something for this. I don't even know what the fuck this is, but this is the guy that I'm seeing. I'm also being more, I'm more leaning towards like this may have something to do with either like I said, a manager, somebody in authority though. But I can explain this guy. I can just describe this guy as more. This guy is more like cold. Cold is the word for me. Like just cold, almost like cold hearted, just like, or he seems cold, or I don't know. He's just also like, I feel a lot of, honestly, I feel this guy's like seeped in like negativity. But they're, yeah, or I mean, like I said, that's just kind of like what I kind of am more leaning to. But like I said, this can also be something about like legalities or a situation having to do with some type of legal situation. All right. Definitely some type of, or it could be like a legal situation. So that could be either like, of course, lawsuit, whatever, whatever type of business law. I don't know what applies to you as far as something having to do with the law or something having to do with the police. Okay, but now this man also could be a fire sign or have heavy fire sign placements. All right. As it is, this is the card of Sagittarius. So I'm just passing it on. This is what I got, you know? So once again, just to reiterate, I don't know if this is current or this is something that is taking shape, taking form right now. All right. Well, just stay aware. You know what I'm saying? Just stay aware. And a lot of times people don't know what I'm telling them, and then like I can't tell you how many fucking messages and honestly, the feel of the cards, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping just by discussing it with you that somehow there is even a minor shift where you can not experience this or whatever this situation is. But that is what I have. All right. So yes, if you know what I'm saying, I would suggest just being aware. That's all. You got it, incognito. And like I said, I hope I'm wrong. I hope none of this comes to pass. Period. I don't mind looking wrong. I'd rather look wrong than have this shit like come full swing, you know? And so we got about 10 minutes left. So what does that mean for you? Well, if you want to become a VIP member right now, then you need to do that. And how you do that? You just follow this right here. That's it. If there's anybody else, if you'd like a free psychic hors d'oeuvre, then go ahead and just put a hand emoji in the chat. And we'll take care of you. Okay. Yes, and let's put that on there. So if you want to take part in a new ritual, then you want to definitely join Master Your Magic now. Of course, anyone can cancel at any time, but there's a lot of spell tutorials, ritual tutorials, a lot of information, and more is just going to continue to be added. So you definitely, Licious. All right, Licious. Get on over here. All right. Licious, I think you know the deal. All right. So make sure you're positioned comfortably. And if you're sitting down, I'm sure you're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Just get it, because never mind. Anyways, get comfortable. Make sure your legs and arms aren't crossed. Okay. And take a nice, slow, deep breath in. You can even close your eyes if you want, just to like a chance to center yourself. A very, very brief, quick reset. Okay, at the top, hold it for 3, 2, 1, and just release it with a sigh. Letting go of all that stress. And right after that, you can just begin to pretend that the top of your head is starting to open, or that you're sending me like a cord of energy just for this question, of course. CC Ryder, what is going on? I miss you, CC. I can only imagine what the fuck is going on with you right now. What is the message for Alicia's? All facts, no cap. What is the message for Alicia's? All facts, no cap. One more time. What is the message for Alicia's? All facts, no cap. Okay. There's a lot of emotion here, Licious. A lot. Do you have any children, Licious? Okay, what I have for you. Because this is nothing but emotion here. All right. Sometimes it's hard, like, especially when you don't know what you're going to be going through internally. Like, who can say what they're going to be going through internally 6 months from now, a year from now, right? So the theme here that I'm getting is some kind of a change of heart. All right. I'm seeing something in the background here having to do with, I don't know what your relationship with your mother is like, but once again, this Queen of Hearts is some motherly energy. And that's why I was also asking, I don't know, are you well, this is also this whoever this woman is though, could be a friend, but I doubt it's a friend. All right. I do feel it's probably something different. And yeah, there's just like some major changes coming your way. Like, as far as I see a lot of something very, it seems like it's kind of it's definitely emotional type of situation dealing with this woman. Or as far as like I said, you could be having a change of heart about continuing to have a certain kind of a relationship with somebody, whether it's a relative, maybe an older friend, or this person. Honestly, the one thing I'm getting about this is like she feels like I feel like she's older than you. All right. But yeah, I guess I'm telling you this because, like, in a way, I feel like whatever this situation is does need to happen for you, but it's not going to be the most, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. But that's what it's coming through as, like, just a major change of heart. And I'm telling you this because what I wouldn't want to see, it seems like the change of heart is going down. You can have a change of heart that goes up and higher, or you can seem to, like, sometimes a change of heart, you can get into some emotional dumps. And whatever this situation is, I see a big probability that it could kind of take you into like an emotional slump. I don't know if sometimes you go through that, but I would say the goal here is to be able to just kind of like use it as, an opportunity to understand yourself better. Like, why did this shit trigger me? Why is this whatever? Instead of just getting drugged by it. But that is what I have for you. All right. So if you have a specific question, all right, a nice specific question, and you want to know, then what you want to do is you want to follow this ticker right here. All right. We got about maybe 10 minutes. All right. So, hey, Biker Shorts, what's going on, Biker Shorts? Happy belated holidays and all that good stuff. How have you been? They're not delicious booty. I'm trying to pop my back. I've been feeling like it's like up here though. Like I need that. And in the meantime, in between time, if you're someone, and you'd like to just get a message, then put a hand emoji in the chat. And we will address your message. CC Ryder. Does that look like a hand emoji? I ain't seen no hand emojis from CC Ryder. You know how this is. Oh, you did? Well, then you are being a VIP right the fuck now, huh? No waiting for you. Let's see here. All right. I think my phone's bugging, bro. Did you put the question in here? Because I'm not seeing it. Oh, yeah, there it is. Here we go. Let me reply to you. Okay, mama. It says mini, but can you tell me, can you put your specific question? And don't ask me for the damn general I guess I could do that for you. I'll do it for you. All right. But I'm hoping you have something a little bit more specific than just a general. But if you want to do generals, hey, you're the VIP here. At your service. You ain't lied about that, Licious. I was just actually talking about that. I need some new chairs. CC Ryder, waiting on you. Waiting on whatever it is that you would like me. Is there a future with Tay? So who's this Tay? When were you going to tell me about Tay, CC? Do what? Huh. All right. No, that's what I'm going to get. I'm just going to get one of them broadcasting chairs, but like they're ergonomic. All right, CC. I hope that you're positioned in a way that you're comfortable. Arms uncrossed, legs uncrossed. And you can go ahead and just begin to take a nice, slow, deep breath in. Hold that at the top for 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and just let that out with a sigh. And open up the top. Just pretend that the top of your crown is opening up there. Okay, it's opening up for daddy. All right. And please, I invite you to start asking that question right now in your head. Okay, is there a future with Tay? Is there a future with Tay? Is there a future with Tay? Okay. I'm going to shuffle 3 times and that's it. Right? So, is there a future with Tay? Is there a future with Tay? Is there a future with Tay? Okay. You ready, CC? Okay. Is there a future with Tay? I'm going to cut it. All right, let's go. Oh, facts. Okay. All right. We're going to give you 7 cards. Okay. Is there a future with Tay? Bottom line. Yes or no? All facts, no cap. Please make this loud. Don't give me one of them shitty answers, please. Thank you. All in all, I will say that there is, okay? So I like to do that first just because, sometimes I like to have you on the edge of your seat, but other times I'm just going to give it to you. And then we'll go and color this in a little bit, shall we? These are your cards. There are some things in here I got to tell you about, though. All right. So we're going to cover it. I might have to get in your ass a little bit. All right. But you got 9 of diamonds, 3 of spades. Not crazy about this. 7 of diamonds, 8 of hearts. All right. It's a very 9 of spades, which is also the no card, but I'm not getting at this for the answer to this question that it's no. All right. There may need to be things that need to be cut out, though, in order for this thing to work the way you want it to. All right. 10 of clubs. And finally, we end with the 6 of diamonds. All right. So off the bat, we're just going to touch on the the parts of this that I don't like. And it's one, pretty much. It's just one. Now, I don't know if this is you, or I don't know if this is him, or a combination. It could be both of you. You both could be just a little poquito full of shit. Okay, because the reason I'm telling you this is because of this, CC. All right. Now I know that maybe I don't know how this is probably somewhat new-ish. All right. There were concerns of lying or something. I'm actually seeing that there was like deception. I don't know which way it's kind of going. Okay. And like I said, it actually, to me, if I really had to put some money on it, I would say it's kind of maybe a combination. You know how it is when you're first kind of dealing with somebody. You can't put the clamps on them and shit, so, and they can't put the clamps on you, so it's like people could be doing other things and shit like that. You could be doing other things, and you're well within your right to, because it's not that kind of party. But I am seeing that for the most part, though, I do feel like most of this other shit is very positive. I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna see about maybe getting a little bit more clarification on this. All right. This no card right here. Can I get a little bit more information on this no card, please? It is new. Okay. Yeah, things are going to get busier socially also, probably with both of you two, is what I'm seeing here, because this question is relating to both of you. So let's see here. What does this no about? Show me what this no is about, please. Show me what this no is about, please. Show me what this no is about. CC, and I'm sorry about this, but I'm seeing something here, and something about, I don't know if you had, like, if you took a L in the last like 2 months financially, perhaps even unexpectedly. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but like I'm seeing something here. All right. What does this know about? Show me what this know is about. All right. Show me what this know is about. Based on everything known and unknown, all factors. Okay, just a second. Just a second. All right. This is okay, thank you. Is this what I'm thinking it is? You know what I'm saying concerning CC? Yes or no? Is this what I think it is concerning CC? All right. Okay, so that's not it. All right, but so it's definitely this no card is definitely about like you saying no to something. Now, I do feel like this is something that's going to kind of be popping up very soon. Okay, it could be a person. They may, in some ways, it kind of feels like someone trying to do the old retrograde shit and trying to come back, you know. And it may have been tempting before this situation. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, something's coming that if you entertain it, it has a real potentiality to kind of like fuck things up with this situation that you're wondering about. All right. But I'm seeing here that like whatever that is, and this could even be something either romantic or somebody coming back that like wants to offer you like a job or some type of something. And it's going to somehow affect your situation here. I don't know how it's going to affect it. I can just know it is. But yeah, it's you have your part to play in this, CC. So yeah, something is coming though that I see it, and it's kind of like, I don't want to use the word supposed to, but if I had to, I would say it's almost like you're almost like supposed to say no to this, but do not be surprised if either a romantic interest or some kind of, when I said like an offer or something like that, it might be to go somewhere far, work somewhere else. It's going to have your schedule and his schedules not being compatible, which is obviously going to affect the relationship or whatever. And of course, if you're to say no to it, it would be no because of many reasons, not just that. But whatever this is that's coming up real soon, like I said, it has the potential to like derail things. But if you just say no to it, it's not going to. I don't know if that makes sense to you. They all come back, don't they? They sure in the fuck do. Every single one of them. Hey, what's going on, PP? When I do it, I also visualize like, oh, okay, I've been using your kill inner bitch technique. Thank you. And I can say it's not only increases self-confidence, but also makes you very street smart. Why, thank you, PP. Like an apex predator. Yeah, when you freezing your balls off, it does something to you. When I do it, I also visualize like I'm a great white in a freezing ocean. That's dope. That's dope. When this cold water starts to hit me. See, he's there. I say he, but I don't know if you're whatever it is, But this person is, I know it's working just by the way you're explaining this shit, because you're igniting it with your intention and with your imagination. So like you cannot lose, you can't lose. Okay, CC, you got it. I appreciate you, CC. Thank you so much. Now continue to party in the VIP room. Okay. I might have to like gigolo male escort for you. I'm a part of the VIP. I belong to the VIP. Shout out to you, PP, though. I love hearing that type of shit. And you know what? Just something even like that, PP, which is why I like to say PP because it stands for PayPal. So it's like, yeah. But I love seeing people do things and they start really having their own experiences with it. And it's like the authenticity is so fucking awesome. And it's inspiring too. I love it. I just love it. I just love it. All right. So we're about to wrap this up. So if there's anybody else who wants a little VIP treatment, or if you want a lot of VIP treatment, then you're going to follow this right here. So he's good. You didn't ask if he was good for you, CC. You asked if there's a future. That's what we addressed. So I'm just going to assume that if he is good for you, well, then again, just because there's a future does not mean he's good for you. Aisha, it'll be my pleasure. Let's put you on the wall of fame. Aisha, go ahead and just get comfortable real quick. Take a nice, slow, deep breath in. All the way to the top. All right. And just hold that for the count of 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and just exhale with a sigh. I done fucked up my cards. I blame CC. All right. Now, also, you can just go ahead and imagine or get a sense. Any of these is more than enough. The top of your head is opening. And you are granting me permission to give you this message. Empress, woo, what's going on? All right. So, what is the message for Aisha Lee? Aisha, go ahead and just like say to yourself, what's the message for me? Give me my message. Like, what is my message? What is my message? All right. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle this one time. What's the message for you? So, all facts, no cap. Thank you. All facts, no cap. Yeah. All right. Ready? Now I'm gonna take some. Aisha, give me some. Shoot some energies. Keep saying that into this card. You got it? All right. Get it. And cut it one more time with that. Just a second, Aisha. Hold on. Okay, is this what I think it is? Is this like the thought I just had? Is that what we're dealing with? Is this something? Is this something from the past? Is this from the past right here? Is this from the past? Is this from the past? I need a little bit more clarification on that, please. And thank you. Is this from the past? 3 cards, nice and loud. All right, it's not from the past. All right. So the card that you got here is a 9 of hearts. And I see it reversed. I see a lot of emotion here, actually. And I don't know. This is I don't know if this type of year, if you also, maybe get triggered sometimes a little bit this type of year. But this is, to me, I don't know, this is dealing with a loss of love of some kind. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who. If I'm gonna just tell you what I got in my solar plexus, it's that I'm getting something in the past here also. Like, this is what I'm really, really actually feeling with this is dealing, and this involves a man. I don't know if this is, you know, a father figure or a past like lover or something, but this is, I'm really seeing something coming through here about loss of love. All right. Now, one thing that they're telling me is this loss has affected you a lot more than you are aware of. Okay. Uh, and in concerns with whatever this quote unquote loss was, or what felt like a loss, or whatever it was, there is also, I see that there was a lot of elements of either worrying about love or worrying about this love with this person or this loved one. And I also see that there could be, if it was a romantic situation, I'm gonna tell you like this, it would be with somebody who really made you question yourself, doubted yourself, made you feel less than, and they were probably doing some fuckboy activities. Right. Don't show the cards. I don't want to see them. Okay. I won't show you. But yeah, I'm seeing there is a wound, a living wound within you that for whatever the reasons it seems like it has not been. I want to see how I want to be careful with how I word this. It's like it's not, it hasn't been allowed to heal fully. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's like, there's some kind of wound sometimes where like there's like the body will like either callus or something over it, but then there may be something underneath that that's still like, if you stepped on something or whatever, like a little tiny something, and then it turns into kind of like a callus thing, but like it feels like there's something in there or something. I don't know. That's like but that's the example that came to mind for me though. But yeah. Uh I don't know what this is, but I feel like there's some deep currents of this that have not been dealt with or been acknowledged. That's even a more specific thing. Or given it's like you didn't give yourself enough time to really feel this shit. Okay, there might be, you're thinking there's only 2 or 3 waves. There might have been 20 waves that needed to come through or whatever, but I've been trying to get over him for 3 to 4 years. Okay. Was he a fire sign? And don't tell me he was a Sag. Or he had heavy placements. Yeah, that is okay. Imagine, Aisha, walk with me real fast. Okay. And I'm just going to put this extremely simple. You probably have a sense about this somewhere inside you. All right. But imagine you are this fucking gorgeous, sleek yacht. Okay. And you are in the fucking ocean. This situation or this whole experience that we're discussing is like a huge fucking anchor. And right now, your yacht is anchored. So you can't go anywhere. Okay. Until we do deal with this, fully release, or just, you know what I mean? Maybe there's things that you still need to feel. I know that there's something there's some things about this that is still trying to get your attention. You may have also drowned yourself in work, because there is a lot of pain and a lot of sadness. As beautiful as your smile is, and you still got your glow, but there's just like this note like in the background. You know what I'm saying? Leo Moon. Wait, I delete all his pictures and I don't look at his social media. Well, that's good. That's good. Leo Moon, Leo Saturn, Scorpio Sun. Okay. That's a lot of fire in the other places. Hmm. This is just something extra, a little something. This is, I don't know, somehow connected with your relationship also with your dad. Too, I don't know if like there's a gap. You know what I'm saying? There's like a gap, a hole. And yeah, it could be. I do honestly feel like this is having also something to do with that. If you want to pretend like you're a Jenga, remember Jenga? You pull a little block out and you put it on top, like something having to do with your pop, you and your pops, obviously, is like one of the bottom bricks, you know? Yeah. But that is what I have for you. And you know, I got mucho more for you, you know? But yes, that's the whole thing though. You know, let's pull that anchor up. It's time. It's time for you to set sail. It really is time for you to like experience, live, love with passion again, you know? Yes, Empress, I will get you in before I go. Mm. That's tough. Okay. Wait a minute. What am I seeing that right? Am I seeing that right? Okay. Hmm. Well, that could be a good thing, Aisha. I'm saying about the heart beating, not the other stuff. Mm-mm. Can you already see the correspondences though? It's like there's an element of like desertion. You know what I'm saying? Like just being deserted, you know? All right. Empress Woo. Woo. Okay. We will go ahead and get yourself. I hope you're comfortable right now. Okay. Sitting down, semi sitting down, whatever. And go ahead and just take a nice, slow, refreshing, cleansing breath in. Okay. Make sure your arms and legs are not crossed during this message. You're so welcome, Aisha. All right. I want nothing for the best, nothing but the best for all the Jews. All right. That's the message for Empress. Go ahead and just, yeah. Now go ahead and also pretend that you're just opening up the top of your crown there. Okay. What's the message for Empress? What is the message for Empress Woo Woo? And you said a comment. I wanna talk about that real fast, but I will do this after we get your message. See what's going on here. What is the message? Go ahead and you know what? Pretend like you're shooting a laser beam out the top of your head to these cards. Here comes that laser beam. All right. I'm like putting it in there. All right, boom. Let's get it. Message. All facts. No cap. Thank you. Just a second, because I want to make sure you know, I already got the gist of it. Okay. Okay. Well, basically, the message that I got for you, all right, it's about just taking a little time and attention, because you also got like that crossroad mind changing card, like a change of mind thing. But the reason what I see here that is affecting this change of mind, I'm seeing like there may have been like some opportunities or something that could have dramatically taken you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Or it would have been dramatically different. These, whatever this situation is, or this opportunity, or whatever, when it showed up, what I'm getting is it was like you were kind of just dismissed it. You know, perhaps I don't know what it was. Could have been a job offer. Could have been. It could. I don't know what it was. All right. It may have been, and more than likely, thank you very much. It is or was an opportunity that was disguised, that was dressed in work clothes. So it didn't even look like an opportunity. So if I'm telling you this now, you'd be like, I can't really think. Yeah, it's because you didn't recognize it. You know, you didn't recognize it. But you may have even thought like, yeah, this is bullshit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the change of mind that I'm speaking with is probably having to do with more so okay, let me give you an example as far as just like if you were to to kind of like focus more so like let's say it's like in the form of an affirmation or something, right? So you start to change your mind, let's hypothetically, right? Just this is just an example that you recognize opportunities that you can hear loudly, you can clearly see, you can clearly whatever, however your intuition interacts with you. You know, when your intuition said that right there, like go that way, and it's like, yeah, but it don't even look like it. Go that way, you know. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Empress. See, Empress, I love my woo woo. She is so yeah. But that's all. So I do kind of see you at certain times wondering, like, well, how come this hasn't happened or this, whatever. And basically, what they're saying is if you can just add a little bit of this into whatever it is that you're cooking, like opportunities, it's not that they're going to come and that they weren't coming before. You know what I'm saying? It's like being able to like put a special pair of glasses on and now you can see, like, oh shit, this has been around you and it's around you now, you know? So we all got to do that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's the message though for you. So just consider this like encouragement. Okay. But thank you. I appreciate it. I just finished cleaning to find the number I needed. Good. We're already beginning. Good. And you know, it's good to have a healthy amount of skepticism, right? There's a healthy amount, and then there's maybe too much. Too much skepticism can lead to like pessimism, where you think everything, not you, but where one can think that, you know, everything is too good to be true and everything is like, you know what I'm saying? So just that little flip is going to make a huge difference for you. A real huge difference, because it's not like you're a woman who's short of opportunities, because you're not, you know. Absolutely. And that is what I have for you. So if there is nobody else, you want to be a VIP here or not? Okay. Or nah. Because if not, we are going to be getting out of here right now. Sometimes an opportunity is disguised as a problem. See, hold on. There was a few things you guys said that I do want to just touch on. But since we are discussing, I'm going to put, whoops. Good night, Licious. All right. Yes. And the fact of the matter is this, right? And this was in a way a hard pill that I had to swallow, but it's like um most of I mean, everybody wants that, like, nobody likes the change that happens on a very consistent but yet subtle way, right? Because that's usually how things go, right? Everybody's looking for the big lightning bolt, the big kaboom, as and we what we don't realize is it's the daily and it's the other small subtle things that add up to the boom moments in your life. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of times there's an old saying actually that the obstacle is the way, the obstacle is the path. You know what I'm saying? So when you start to look at it like that, PP is extremely, I like his statements or their statement. An opportunity disguised as a problem. It usually, honestly, it usually always is. And you will find once you start to deal with that, or to really actually transmute it. That's what you're supposed to do, because you're an alchemist, whether you know it or not. You can make yourself feel like shit out of thin air. Like you're an alchemist, and you can also do the opposite. So every problem has the answer within it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So it just, you can't separate the two. It's like a quarter. A quarter got a heads and a tails. It's both. You know. So yeah. Now I wanted to touch on one thing because and before I leave, Empress Wu was talking about losing somebody, losing a relationship. I'll say. I just wanted to put it on there. Where's it at? I gotta get some batteries. Anyways, I can't find it, but she said that losing a relationship is not for the weak, and it made me think of, there it is. And I thank you also, Woo Woo, for saying that. It was brought to my attention just by somebody's random post, a concept that I never even ever fucking considered, which is, I'm going to use the word injured loosely, okay? Because we're talking about, like, if we're going to, okay, the effect that a relationship can have on your energy centers, aka your chakras. Like, it's not like, I mean, you can in a way injure something on an energetic level, right? Just like you could physically, right? So even though it's energy, it's like that's why sometimes it's so fucking hard. I don't think we really realize, like, how, we're in this culture where if you break up with somebody, you're just like, okay, take 2 weeks, cry, eat some ice cream, dust yourself off, and then get back at it, get back on the horse. Sagittarius. And sometimes some people have even felt guilty because they're taking like a long time, and and people are like, well, you're just like alone. Like, they need to be, they got to deal with whatever. And sometimes there's an amount of time that needs to happen before you can successfully move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. Like, it depends on what that person is doing. Are they active participants in their healing, or are they just kind of like, trying to run away from it? Like, that can determine the amount of time, since everyone's so concerned about how long is it going to take, but I'm just, this is so serious. Like, we do not consider the deep energetic effects that these things can have on us, and there's so many things that can happen obviously you're going to get entangled with that person because you're sleeping with them, you're exchanging bodily fluids, you're exchanging energy, you're like, you know what I'm saying? So now, and then who knows what kind of shit they had on them, So you're also now entangled with that too. And there's just a whole lot of things, and of course including you and your own shit, you know. So I don't think we give enough thought to just how much something can really affect you energetically. You know what I'm saying? Or even specifically one or more of your specific chakras, and your chakras do influence. And if you want to say the word govern over a lot of your physical matters, they do. They affect them. There's no way they cannot, See, Prophetess, what you think about that? You're the Reiki. If you want some Reiki, see, and that's where Reiki could come in too, as a form of healing and stuff like that. And if you want to get a Reiki session, and especially around something like that, or if you've been having a hard time, you can't just, get past a certain breakup or something like that, then you want to contact our resident prophetess Vince right here, Celestial Earth Goddess. Go ahead and drop them links, because she does Reiki work and healing, and it can be done non-locally, meaning you don't have to be there in person or whatever, and it'll be just as effective as if you were, in her shop or her place of business or whatever. So these are the kind of things that can also affect and help you, you know what I'm saying, sometimes we got to put certain things to bed, and we never really actually do. We think we do, but we actually don't, Oh, here we go. So for those of you, if you are, you definitely want to, book some Reiki services, have a conversation, let her know what you're trying to do. And inevitably, it's just like it is with me. I'm sure you've probably seen this, Prophetess. Like, they come in for one problem and they think that that's the problem, but that's really just a symptom. You know what I'm saying? If they really knew what the problem was, they wouldn't be in your chair. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Aisha, I honestly sense that with you. I've sensed that with you for like a long time. There's a closed offness, Oh, that's another good point. Thank you, Prophetess. Prophetess says, and it might even feel bad, worse before it gets better, but you'll be at your best and this too shall pass. Okay, so there's that. So be sure, once again, like I said, that's something that you can also do. And like I said, it's going to get you right. It's going to help you to get trust. You know what I'm saying? And think of this too. A lot of times you got to do some shit you ain't did before to get to where obviously you've never been before. So maybe you haven't done anything like Reiki or some shit like that, and you've just been, that sounds cool, this and that. Well, enough sounds cool. Like, actually do it. Get an experience with it. Experience for yourself, Because really, even though she's performing the Reiki services, you have a lot to do with that, though. As far as if your shit's locked up, then you are the key. Yeah, that's the part. She said the first few times I got Reiki a few years ago, I literally purged. Yeah. Yep. And that's what needed to happen. That's best believe that's what needed to happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So anyways, we're going to conclude. I want to thank everybody who's, hanging out tonight. I really appreciate you. And join the masteryourmagicnow.com. Okay. Join the 2025 Grand Road Open and Clearing Ritual. Okay. You will be receiving what you need on the 30th. Okay, everything will be explained. The key here is simplicity and efficiency. All right, we are definitely going to be unlocking those subconscious roads. Okay, and clearing them out. All right. So, anyways, I'm out of here. Thank you again. And like I said, join the 2025 Road Opening Clearing Ritual. And you can join there at masteryourmagicnow.com. All right. And get yourself some Reiki done while you're at it. Okay. Whoops. Oh, every man I've ever loved. Never. I see. Well, I send, and I know it's a tired ass saying, okay, but I do send love and light and all that good shit to you, Aisha. All right. So I'm up out of here. Peace. And let's get this going.